Hey everybody, it's Taylor, y'all. Welcome back to another vlog. Glad to have you guys today. Hope you're having an amazing week. So, as you can see by today's title, the video is all about Amazon, my favorite Amazon buys. Amazon must-haves, Amazon things you need. I'm telling you guys, stay tuned because I have some really cool stuff. First things first, my coffee machine. So this Keurig has a very long name, but I will make sure to put the link down below so you guys can see. But basically you are able to make a single cup and a full pot of coffee. You fill your grounds in here. The water goes back there. And yeah, you guys, this coffee machine is amazing. We absolutely love it. We use it every single day. You can program it to go off in the mornings. You know, if you want it to go off automatically, you have the options between 6, 8, 10, and 12 ounces. For a pot of coffee, we usually do 12 ounces. This is for a little pod. So yeah, that's our amazing Keurig machine. And like I said, it'll be linked down below so you guys can go check it out. All right, you guys, so I was corrected by my husband. I said that for the coffee pot, it was like 8, 10, whatever, 12 ounces. It's cups. Ounces is for like if you're doing your own little, the single pot. But for the carafe is what it's called, right? The coffee pot, it's cups, not ounces, so I apologize. All right, this next item, you guys, since we're still on the coffee topic, this is my Ember mug. So this mug is super special. You can use it for coffee, tea, hot chocolate, any liquid. Basically, what it does is it keeps your whatever liquid you have in here hot. I actually have a video on this mug, like a whole review video. So if you guys are interested, go back and watch that video. This is a little charging plate. So you plug it in and it'll charge. I believe it takes about 2 hours to charge. So whenever I want to use my mug, I will charge it like overnight so that it's ready in the morning. So along with this mug, you have to download an app. The app looks like that. It's just a green square and it says Ember. So when you open the app, it shows my mug and it's connecting to the mug itself. And right now it says that the mug is empty. Smart mug, it is empty. So I'm gonna go grab the coffee and show you guys how this thing works. Okay, so I have my coffee pot here, my Ember mug. Oh, and like when this thing is not charged, the light on the bottom will be red. And you can also change the colors. Like they give you an option when you're setting up your mug. You can put any color. I chose pink because I love pink, but they have a ton of colors to choose from. All right, so let's go ahead and pour this in here. And by the way, this is a 10-ounce cup. So yeah, pretty much what the mug is gonna do is just keep it at that temperature for me. So there's no reheating your coffee. There's no letting your coffee get cold on the counter and you gotta go back and reheat it 3-4 times. Because us mamas who stay home, or just anybody in general, if you set that coffee cup down, you go back to it 10 minutes later, it's not hot anymore. And I'm a person who loves hot coffee. In the morning, I need hot coffee. So this is something that I truly believe is just, is it bougie? Yeah, I think it's a little bougie. But it's totally worth it. Like your coffee will last, I think it's an hour and a half. An hour and a half at this temperature. So I think what it's doing is it's letting the temp go down some, because when I poured the coffee, it was extremely hot. And according to the temp bar on the bottom, it only goes to about 144 degrees. So I think it's letting it cool down to that temperature and then it's gonna stay there. This can be moved. So from my understanding is if I want it at that temperature, which is 125, then this number will slowly decrease until it gets to the temperature that I want it at. Does Does that make sense? I love it. Oh yeah, and like I said, this is the 10 ounce. There's a 14 ounce, and they also come in a whole bunch of colors. There's white, rose gold, blue, like there's a whole bunch of colors. What I saw in the reviews is that people were saying from the 10 ounce to the 14 ounce, the 14 ounce was very heavy. Because you have to understand, like, this is a ceramic mug, and on the bottom part, whatever is in here, like, I don't know what that is, battery or something, it just makes the mug heavy. So people were saying that the 14 ounce was very heavy and kind of uncomfortable to hold. So if you are interested in getting this mug, I suggest getting the 10 ounce. Okay, you guys, so on to the next item on my list, an electric water kettle. So this thing is great. We use it all the time. I use it to make teas, ramen. You can use it for hot chocolate. You can use it for literally anything. Boil water in here. It has like measurements on both sides. This is your little plate. So it sits on this. And then you plug it in. Let me plug it in actually so you guys can see. And then once you plug it in, you press this like little button on the top. You can pour your water in there, close it up, turn it on. There's a little switch on the side, and this thing starts boiling water within like a minute or two. It's insane how fast it is. Super cool electric water kettle. Okay, you guys, so the next thing is this water pitcher infuser. So I absolutely love this. I think it just looks beautiful. What you do is this pops off, that pops out, the middle part pops off, and you fill the inside of this. I just have some lemons here, so I'm going to probably add 2 more in there. You can fit quite a bit in here. I've also done lemon and cucumber, and you guys, amazing. It's so refreshing that it's insane. Like, it just tastes so good. I've left it overnight. That's normally what I do when I like fill this up. I will leave it overnight, and then the next day, all day long, I just have some like refreshing lemon water. I've also done strawberries and lemon. Like, you can do anything. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour this. And I just love how it's clear and you can see inside how pretty it looks like. And then this, I could probably fill it a little bit more. All right. Stick your top on. Hold on. It's kind of hard when I'm holding it one-handed. Okay. And there you go, you guys. Doesn't it look so pretty? Like, you could bring this out at parties. I don't know. I just love it. I love it, you guys. Okay, so the next thing is my salad spinner. So this thing is actually the same brand as our the water kettle that I showed you, the electric water kettle. After you chop your lettuce, or you don't have to chop your lettuce, but you know, you do you. This comes off, this also comes out. So you put your lettuce in here. After you're done cleaning your lettuce off, you know, washing it, you take it out and dump whatever water is in here out. Then you're gonna put this back in here, put the top on, and you can see that it has little slits here, so water is able to pour out. But what you're gonna do is set it on your counter. On the bottom, it has these rubber little pads, so it's not gonna slip all over your counter. You set it down. I don't know if you can see this. Let me show you. Once you set it down, hold on to it, grab onto this little lever, and then it spins for you. And it'll spin off all the excess water. And there's a button here where you can stop it. This thing does a good job. It does what it's supposed to do. I use it a lot. So yeah. Alrighty, so the next thing on my list is this Full Star 4-in-1 chopper, Veggie Chopper. This thing is so much fun to use. You can really take your anger out on this thing. So here's what it looks like. Pretty big. You can hold quite a bit of chopped stuff in there. It doesn't lock, so you can just like open it. But when you open this part, this is where your chopping blade goes. You can lock the blade in with this little lever here. I like to keep it locked. You put your veggie in, whatever, you know, if you're cutting an onion, which is normally what I use this for, because cutting onions is horrible for me because I cry like a baby. But I will chop my onion like in quarters, set it in there, and then it'll kind of be like that high up, right? And then you just go, yeah. It's fun to use. It also comes with other attachments. You also get this other square chopper. I think these two do different like spiralized, like if you're gonna do spiralized zucchini. And then they give you little tools. I'm assuming that these are for cleaning the inside of this part because sometimes stuff gets stuck in there and then you can, you know, scrape it out. And they give you 2 different brushes to use to be able to clean it. One thing I will say though is that the blades on these are extremely sharp, you guys. Please, please be careful if you decide to get this. I cut myself pretty bad one time. I was cleaning it and I went to set it down and my finger barely like pressed on it and I had a whole slice on my finger. So just keep in mind with that. Make sure no kiddos are around. It also cuts down on prepping time too. Especially like if you're gonna have a taco night or have a bunch of people over and you don't wanna sit there and cut all these tomatoes or all these onions. Let this thing do it for you. And like I said, you get to really whack it and get your anger out. The next thing is my cheese grater. This thing I've used so many times. I mean, half of the things that you guys are gonna see from, you know, what I've shown you or what I'm going to show you, you guys have seen. If you've been on my channel for a while by now, I've used this stuff in my kitchen multiple times already. So maybe you've already seen some of these things. This cheese grater is just, I mean, I can't say more good things about it. It's amazing. It cuts down time so much on shredding cheese. It has a lever on the side, so that pops out. That comes out. There's a little lever on this side so that that slides out. When you have your cheese, obviously you're pushing it down, you're going like this. When you get to the end of a block of cheese, that's where this comes in and you're able to put it on top and push it down, obviously without cutting your fingers. It's just great. I used to shred cheese like by hand all the time for years and I hated it because we also buy blocks of cheese instead of buying the pre-shredded cheese. That's just our preference. That's what I like to do. And I also have used this to shred carrots. You can shred literally anything you want. So it's just another cool gadget that I like to have around and that makes my life and cooking life easier. Okay, so the next thing is this Dash egg bite maker. You guys, this is so cool. I also have a video on this. I think I have 2 separate videos. One where I was basically like figuring it out, did my own recipe. And then the other one, I recreated Starbucks egg bites, the bacon and Gruyere egg bites, which are amazing, and I recreated them. So if you guys are interested to see how this thing works, go check out both of those videos because we love this little machine. So it opens up and there is your egg cups. They're all silicone, so very easy to clean. Also, you don't have to do just eggs in this. I saw in the reviews people were making like mini pancakes, so I think that's super cool. You can also use this alone as a griddle, like if you want to just make pancakes without using this on here, or you can also make grilled cheeses or paninis by closing it. I mean, I love things that have multiple uses, you guys, and I love my kitchen gadgets, and this is just one of them that I had to have. Again, I will put pricing of everything and also do links to everything. This was $50. Is the price a little bit steep? Yeah, but I think it's totally worth it because like I said, you get 9 in here. And there's multiple uses for it. It's not just for egg bites. The other thing is that they do have a smaller size, which is their regular like size of dash, and that only gives you 4, and they charge $30 for that one. So in my personal opinion, I feel like for 9 egg cups or whatever you're making, for 9 for $50 is more worth it than spending $30 for 4. That's just me personally. We're a family of 4. Like I said, my kids love them too. So I've made like 2 to 3 batches and just had them in the fridge, and that's what like we ate off of breakfast for 1 week, and it's perfect. And it doesn't take long. It does take some getting used to. The instructions, you know, make sure you read instructions on everything. But I definitely feel like this is one of those things that is just fun to have. It's different. It changes up your, basically your routine. It gets you out of that always eating the same thing all the time. It's great for low carb and keto friendly diets. I even did, instead of like regular eggs, I used egg whites, and that came out good too. You can do so many variations. So super cool gadget. Okay, so the last thing is the smallest thing that I have to show you, and that is my butter dish. You guys, I didn't realize I wanted one so bad until I had one. For a while I was thinking like, oh my gosh, you know, the butter dishes are so cute, but would I actually use it? My husband actually gifted me it, and I was super excited because personally I probably wouldn't have bought it for myself, but the fact that he got it for me, I'm like, yes, like I wanted one. And I don't know, I love it. It goes with my little theme that I got going on, and I can fit at least two butter sticks, maybe 3. And it just comes in handy, like when you're making eggs or whatever you need to cook butter with, instead of going to the fridge to get out some butter, it's literally right there next to the stove. I used to think that leaving butter out, like that you couldn't do that. My great grandparents did it. They would leave their butter out on the counter. And I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. And I don't know, I just love it. So that's it, you guys, for the kitchen stuff. Now we're gonna move on to another category. Hey you guys, all right, we are in a different part of the house. This is my bedroom. So I'm gonna show you a few things. This is going to be like household and like beauty, skincare items. So the first thing is going to be my new vacuum. So this is a cordless vacuum. This is how high it goes, I believe. What I absolutely love about this vacuum is that it is cordless, and that was the main thing that I wanted. Another thing was that it needed to be able to do hard floor and carpet. I didn't want to have 2 vacuums, so this one does it. It absolutely does, and I do have a video on it if you guys want to go watch that one. Who is it? It's you. Come in.
I want to buy this. This has stars.
What?
That has stars though. It has stars.
It doesn't have that many stars.
It has 20 stars.
So when you turn it on, the name will pop up, and it has 3 different settings. That's the lowest setting, medium, and high. All of your dust is gonna come in here, and it does a really good job of picking things up. It does amazing on hard floors. On carpet, I think you do have to go a little bit slower than maybe your normal sized vacuum, but personally, I like it. For the price for a cordless vacuum, this was good. I mean, it was one of the better options. A lot of what I was finding was that things were about $300 to $400, and I was like, I don't want to spend that much, like, because what if it's not even that great and then I have to hassle with returning it? And this, just all the reviews were good. People were comparing it to a Dyson. Personally, I don't have a Dyson. I've never used a Dyson, so I wouldn't know. But I think that this is a really good vacuum for the price. The vacuum also comes with attachments. I don't know if I told you guys the name, but the name is Fabuletta, and I just think it's so freaking cute. So here's the manual. This is the name right there. This was the downside part of it for me, because I was used to a vacuum, like a bigger vacuum, heavy duty vacuum, that all the attachments were attached onto the vacuum, and this one, everything is separate. So if I need to use this brush attachment, I have to take the vacuum apart and put it on. I'll have to take the vacuum apart and put this on. Same thing with this. So it's just like, I haven't even used any of these things yet, but I will. They also send you an extra filter, a brush, and like little knife thing to cut it out. And you do get the option to mount this on the wall. We chose not to, but you can mount it to the wall. It's a great vacuum. I love it. I've been enjoying it. It's very easy to move around. I can go from room to room without fussing with a cord. And I know maybe some people are gonna say, oh, a cord's not that big of a deal, because I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing, honey. But then when my vacuum broke, the one I had for 6+ years, it broke. So my sister-in-law brought her cordless vacuum over. She has a Shark cordless vacuum, and I fell in love. That's when I knew I have to get a cordless vacuum. I was in the dark. I was in the dark for all those years about using a corded vacuum. So that was the main thing I wanted to have, was a cordless vacuum, and I found it, and I love it, and I love her name. I think she's so cute, and my kids can actually use it too because it's not very heavy. So I'm like, go vacuum your room, you know. I do give my kids chores, you guys, but you know. So anyways, let's move on. The next thing that I want to talk about is these right here. These are heating pads. Okay, look at the size of that. She's big. It has, you know, little, I think it's rice, or no, it's not rice, it's some beads, right? And it has like a fuzzy side and then a fabric side. This one is a little bit different. This one is for wrapping around your neck area, or however you want to use it. But basically, you heat these up in the microwave for about 1.5 to 2 minutes, depending. And we just love them, you guys. We use them a lot, like if we're sore, or for women, you know, if you're on your lady days, you're having your period, you're cramping. This one right here is my favorite. Like, I don't even use this one. I think my husband uses this one. This one is just great. I put it on, you know, my lower stomach area. I've used it on my lower back. It stays warm or hot for just a long time. I just love it. The reason why they're in a bag is because you're not supposed to, but they say it's better to keep it in a freezer. It's a Christmas bag. That's what I had, okay? But anyways, they say to keep them in the freezer because it helps them last longer and like stay fresh. You don't even have to be hurting anywhere or have body pain. If you want to just heat this up and cuddle with it in bed, I mean, that actually sounds really nice. You can use them as like a cooling pad as well, because it does feel nice and like fresh. I guess maybe if you have a bruise or some swelling on your ankle, it would be good to just like lay on there. And this one, I laugh at this name of this one. They're both different brands, but this one is called, can you see the name? This one is called Sexy Time, and I just think it's so funny. So anyways, that's our heating pads. We love these. They come in handy. Okay, so the next thing is this massaging oil. I just love the smell of this, you guys. Can you see the name? There's not that much gone out of here, but this lasts a long time. We've had this for over a year. We like to use this, you know, because sometimes my husband's like sore after working out or whatever. I'll massage parts of his back with it. It is oily, so you really don't need that much. A little goes a long way. But just the smell is what I love about this. Majestic Pure's massage oil is a wonderful blend of essential oils crafted to soothe sore, tired muscles. Designed for easy absorption, the oil scents help melt away tension, perfect for a relaxing massage while leaving skin feeling nourished and hydrated. And it does all of that. So the next thing is this face mask. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what this is, but this is the, what is the name? This is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay Mask. I've had this mask for a little over 5 years, and I still have quite a bit in there. You can kind of see, you know. So when you open it, it is a very fine powder, extremely fine powder. You do not need much for your face. You're gonna need to get like a little bowl, scoop a little bit into the bowl, mix it with water, and it's gonna come out to a paste. And then you leave it on your face. I leave it on there till it's completely dry. Sometimes it takes longer if I really like pack it on there. Sometimes I really pack it on there, and other times I'm like, oh, I'll just do like a real quick, like, you know, cheek mask, and that's it. But I'd say like 20 minutes max. Your face is going to get very hard and it's going to crack. It's uncomfortable when it's like that, but I'm telling y'all, this mask is just good. You need it. Part of your beauty routine, you just need it. Feel your face pulsate. Facials, acne, body wraps, clay baths, foot soaks, chilled clay for knee packs, and insect bites. Enjoy the benefits of clay in your own home. Wow, I didn't know you could do that much. 10 to 15 minute facials. Mine takes about 20. Use it once per week or more often for problem skins. Men love it too. That's true because I make my husband use it. And I feel like every time I use it, my skin just looks so good after. Clean. I feel like my skin looks very like even, like the skin tone looks even. My pores shrink. This is just a really good mask. It is worth it, especially for how long I've had it. It's amazing. So if you guys don't have this, please go get it. You need it. So with mask, of course, you should get a mask applicator. That's the next thing. This little tool right here, it's just very convenient. Instead of using your fingers to apply a mask, a clay mask, not just this one, but any mask where you need to apply it on, not just like a sheet mask, you know? This just works so good. And when I got it off of Amazon, they came in a 3-pack. You can buy a 2-pack and then there's a 3-pack. I actually gifted the other 2 away and I kept this one for myself. It's just so good. So whenever I'm like mixing my mask with the water, when I have it in the little bowl, I will use this and mix it in there. This little thing is silicone, so it's very comfortable on your face. It doesn't hurt. It just makes it easy to put the mask on. I love it. It's worth the money. It's cheap. Go get it. So the next thing is an eye cream. I wanted to try this one. All the reviews looked really good. And so I was interested. And sure enough, I actually really like it. I have another one that I use that I got from Target, but I kind of switched them on and off. This is what it looks like. So it's vegan, cruelty-free, free from gluten and other things I can't pronounce. Yeah, I mean, if you guys use eye cream, I think this one is one that you can try. I don't know if it's going to outdo some of the more expensive eye creams, obviously, but I think for an Amazon one, I think this one is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Okay, so next thing is going to be a lip scrub. You guys, I got this and I am in love with it. So this is called Ultra Sexy Scrub. Coco-licious Luscious Lip Scrub Coconut Sorbet, all natural, vegan. It smells good. Anything coconut, I love it. It says gently exfoliates with coconut and softens with jojoba and avocado oil, leaving your delicate lips with a smooth, irresistible, sexy pout. Rid those flaky, dry lips and get that perfect smooth finish. Take a pea-sized amount on your finger and put it, you know, you do circular motions around your lips and then you rinse off. This is what it looks like on the inside. Very dense. You really don't need that much. Like, I will use that much on my lips and you just scrub it and your lips feel amazing. They feel so good. And also, little quick tip, it's good to use lip scrubs before you do your makeup. Like applying lipstick, because it'll make your lipstick go on smoother and last much longer. Something like this, when you use such a small amount, it's gonna last you a long time still, just like the mask. Like, it's gonna last you a long time. So I think it's worth the money. So yeah, Coco-licious Luscious Lip Scrub. So talking about lips, this is actually the last item on my list to show you guys, the DHC Lip Cream. Y'all, this stuff, I think God himself made it. This stuff is amazing. What I think is a little bit weird about these is when you're buying it off of Amazon, they only come in sets of 2 or 3. I bought it in 3, but it's worth it. Like, I literally think it's so worth it. This stuff is just good. It's good. Get long-lasting moisture for luscious lips blended with skin-softening botanicals. This silky balm glides on smoothly to instantly condition. Seals in hydration so lips feel soft and dewy. But you just twist it up and that's what it looks like. Doesn't look like much, right? Like when I bought it, I was like, oh no, like this is not gonna be that great. The reviews were all amazing. Everybody in the reviews was like, this is where it's at. This is the best lip balm ever. And when I opened it myself, I was like, oh no, I just spent money on this and I don't think it's gonna be that great. And I bought 3 of them. So this is my personal one that, because like I said, I got a set of 3. I've already gone through 1. This is my second, and then the 3rd one is waiting for me to use. Watch as it goes on, you guys. It has like a glossiness to it. Like, I don't know how, like, can you see? It almost looks like you're wearing a lip gloss. If you put this on, like today I'm actually wearing a lip liner. So that's why my lips look pink, or like a little bit more pink. But this alone, with no lipstick or lip liner, whatever, this just looks so pretty on. I love it. This is my #1 chapstick, and I did not think that it would come from Amazon. I am one, like you can ask my husband, I am a chapstick fiend. I will go to the store and try different chapsticks until I find one that is the one for me. And I had one for a long time that I was using, but then that's when winter came around and my lips were like being weird and super chapped and dry all the time. And I was like, something ain't right. There's something going on. But once I like started doing a lip scrub and then using this, life changer, you guys, life changer. I absolutely love this so much. I will continue to buy both of these things. Everything that I have showed you guys is absolutely from Amazon. Everything I have showed you, I will keep buying because I truly believe, like, I just love it. I wouldn't be showing you guys stuff if I didn't believe in it, if I didn't love it. So that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching me show you guys things. Please let me know if you guys are interested in anything that I showed you, or if you're planning to buy anything that I showed you. All links will be listed down below. Please don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe to me, you guys. I'm almost at my 50 subscribers. That's my next goal. I don't know if you guys remember, but at my 20th subscriber, I did a video saying that that was my first goal, was to hit 20 subscribers, and I'm almost at 50. I feel like it was in the blink of an eye, but I'm so thankful for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate the support, the kind words, all the comments that you guys put. It really means a lot to me. So with that being said, I'm gonna close out the video here. Thanks for being here with me today. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.